braids your hair?
My hairstylist Tasha, her nickname is Queen Bee.
She's sitting right next to you.
She's right next to you, going up for the video.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And this is just a cigar, so go.
So I'm fake.
But mama.
So just let me know when 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Queen Bee, can you look at me real quick? Queen Bee, come look at me real quick. Where y'all at? I feel like I'm over here by my goddamn self. But every night after the end of the show, everybody want to pile in my room, but don't nobody want to help with this kind of shit. I love it. I'm seeing my jacket and all that shit, dude. You know, make sure. That's what I'm saying, though.
Well, Hannah, you got the mix.
Thank you, Quinny. That's what I needed right
Is the mic all right?
Yeah, the mic cool. It ain't bumping nothing. Turn the music down just a little bit. I love it.
I love it.
It's different.
So anytime? Yep. Cool. So.
Ted, turn it down just a little bit, cuz, just so it won't be drowning out the vocals that we up here doing. I'm ready, Hannah.
You ready now?
I'm ready, baby.
So going all over the world on another tour, and you've done a lot of touring, and you've done a lot of performing. I already saw you perform once today. Do you still get a high from performing?
Yeah, I mean, performing is the ultimate high for me because it gives me a chance to connect with the people who bought my records, who love my records, who cherish my records. So when I'm performing and doing my vocals, they get a chance to do them with me. So it's a privileged situation.
I read somewhere that you get stage fright. Is that true?
No.
No, it's not true.
What it used to be was when I used to first come out on stage and see all those people, it used to shake me up a little bit because, you know, they'd be screaming and I didn't know if I was giving them enough. Then I got to the point where I was confident enough to know that whatever I would do was all right.
So then, what do you think it was to make you confident enough as a performer? Like, where do you get your confidence from?
I think my swagger comes from just being in the game for a long time and being respected for so many years and, you know, being able to do it for so many different kinds of people. You know, you build that over the time, you know what I'm saying? So as far as your career is concerned, you build all that confidence and charisma over the time. So I think that's where mine's come from.
Well, speaking of your career, it seems like it just continues to grow, like you can do no wrong. Do you have a natural knack for business? It seems like you're very good at the business side.
Well, ever since I was, you know, can we get motherfuckers to stop moving, cuz? Lock that door, cuz. And y'all sit down and be still, man. We doing an interview over here. Matter of fact, if y'all want to go sit in the van, y'all can sit in the van. If y'all can't be still, there's too much noise going on. What was you saying, baby, before I was rudely interrupted?
Oh, geez, what did I just ask you? About business, right? Like marketing. I mean, you can't have a career like yours by accident. So you must be very good at the business side, but where does that come from?
I believe I was always a hustler from a youngster. You know, I used to sell candy, sell newspapers when I was 11, 12. Just always trying to surround myself with money. I wanted to have it and wanted to learn how to get more of it. And, you know, then I went illegal for a minute because that was the way to go. And then once I got legal, this rap game, I learned to master the creative side. So it's only right to have the business sense to go behind that because it's called show business, and you have to have a little bit of both. So that's what I try to master, a little bit of both of them so I can be the best at what I do.
So doing all the projects that you have on the go all the time, how do you make the time to be a coach for your son's football team?
Well, when it's time for coaching, I make time for that. I put everything in the back for coaching first. Everything else is secondary because it gives me a chance to get close with my kids. It gives me a chance to become a real person and really connect with some people who aren't in the position to, you know, be in a successful situation like myself. As far as like TV, these are kids who are dreaming of that and who want to become something special in life, and I'm giving them their inspiration by me doing it and coming down to their levels and coaching them. So when I'm doing that coaching, everything else last, coaching first.
And what kind of a dad do you think you are?
I think I'm cool as a father. I'm very disciplined when I have to be, but I'm more of a friend than I am a disciplinary, you know what I'm saying? So my kids and my coach, the kids that I coach and my kids at home that I have that I'm on, all respect me at a certain level of the game as far as to where it's not about a physical or a abuse type of relationship. It's more about communication.
You rap a lot about parties and getting high and women, and I wanted to know how much of it is fact and how much is fiction.
Well, I was told not long ago, everything you do it from the heart. Because if you do it from your mouth, it's slippery in there. You're liable to say anything. So I do everything I do from the heart, so it's me uncut.
Mm-hmm. How do you know when, like as a rap star, you're a storyteller. That's like the oldest art form, telling stories to other people and stuff. So how do you know when you've got a good story? You've got like this song or that song in the studio. Like how do you know what to go with?
It's a magical moment. When you have a hit record, it's like magic. You feel it. Everybody in the room feel it. When it's played, it makes people smile, dance. It's just something about it. It's like your favorite record. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, when you hear it, you just close your eyes and you just. Same with us in the studio. When we make it, when we feel it, we fall in love with our records first. Before you get a chance to love them, we have to really love them because these records are like our babies. They're like our kids. You know what I'm saying? It's like we put them together, we made them, and we want to make sure that they sound completely right before you get a chance to hear them. So it's a privileged thing.
Mm-hmm. And what would you say, honestly, is the best part about being famous?
The best part about being famous is probably all the free shit you get. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always want to give me.
Same thing a couple
For
of weeks
real.
ago. But why is that?
Everybody just want to give you stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that the best part?
Because it gets to a point to where, like, for example, if my kids got to start school in August, right? And I've been on tour since April. And August is coming up, and I didn't have a chance to go get them no clothes. I can call Puff Daddy, Jay-Z. Hey, give me some Rockaware, give me some Sean John, and hustle with it to the pad. Lil Snoop and them need some school clothes, and give me some of that baby fat Russell for my little daughter. She needs some of that. And they gonna send it right over with no money attached and no strings attached. And it happens like pop, pop, pop. And that's just, one of the advantages of having that hookup.
Mm-hmm. So I guess, you sound very generous. Do people ever try and take advantage of your generosity?
Yeah, more than usual, but it's expected because, I'm Robin Hood, you know what I'm saying? This is what I do, so I expect it, and I come from that world. When I was a youngster, I used to steal, I used to take whatever I wanted because I never had nothing, so I respect those and I understand those who take, you know what I'm saying? So it don't bother me, and I know and understand when I leave, I can't take it with me, so enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that that's part of your huge appeal to everybody, this Robin Hood thing that you just brought up?
I don't know. I never really went into why people like Snoop Dogg.
You don't think about it?
No, I never do. I just do it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's too difficult to try to figure it out. Because it ain't no one certain thing that I do. It's all of the things I do, you know what I'm saying? And you can't explain it. It's not like I just cook chicken good or I can shoot a basketball good. It's everything I want to do, I try to be good at it. And I try to be good to people and give them respect up front so that way they give me respect back.
So then what about the people who say don't like you? Like, for example, recently at Harvard, I heard there was supposed to be a show, and then some students were planning protests because they think that your lyrics are misogynist. So what would you say about that situation?
That was a mistake on the promoter's behalf to try to even get me in Harvard. I don't fuck with Harvard. Niggas I fuck with would go to SC and Long Beach City College, you know what I'm saying? We hood. We don't do shit like that, so, I'm not really tripping off Harvard. I wasn't trying to be a part of that establishment anyway. I'm a real nigga.
You're not Hillary Duff.
I don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? If they wasn't trying to have me, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to be there nowhere. It wasn't like nothing I was looking forward to. You didn't hear me talking about it. I never even knew it was going to exist, so I'm with the black college movement. You know what I'm talking about? Any black colleges that want to holler at Snoop Dogg to have him come perform for the beautiful black people, holla at me.
What do you think about the Spelman College and Nelly thing? Like, in general, you know, and Essence magazine, I think, like there's this campaign this year with black women saying we don't want to be portrayed this way in our hip hop music. What do you think about that?
Well, what the black women need to understand is that we're not talking to them if it's not them. They need to stop making our music so personal. You know, you taking our music and making it like it's your way of life or it's your way of thinking as far as what people are going to project you as. Nobody in America looks at black women and says, that record where he just called her a bitch, that's the kind of woman she is. If you're a classy act, if you're a beautiful woman who is, you know, conducting yourself in a womanly fashion and you're a lady, you're going to be respected as a lady, regardless of what a record says. A record can't depict who you are unless that's who you really are. So the women that are complaining must have a problem with themselves and the reality of the music that we spitting. So I make records about beautiful women. I make records to give women love that are perfect in my eyes, that are, you know, just such beautiful women to me. So it's like when we do records like that, they never really want to praise us for it or give us love for that situation. They're so busy saying what we don't do. You know what I'm saying? But about when we do.
What about not women but girls? Did you say that you have a daughter?
Yeah, I have a daughter, so you know. And all the little girls around the world love Snoop Dogg. I don't know what their mama's talking about. I think their mama's just mad because they can't have me. That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? You little black women, y'all stop being mad. There's a lot of real men out there. You just can't have Snoop Dogg if you're mad at what he done said in the past or what Nelly said. Man, leave us alone, man. There's a lot of stuff we could be doing other than saying these things on the record. We touching a lot of lives. We doing a lot of positive things with ourselves. We giving a lot of jobs, a lot of opportunities. But you guys just want to focus on the songs that we make that, you know, degrade women. Sometimes it needs to be said like that. It's like the males, the black males. When we get degraded by the public, by the media, by, you know, law enforcement, we can't do nothing but accept it until we get our act together, until we clean it up and get it all the way right. But for those black men who are doing the right thing, we don't feel offended by that, like myself.
You were talking about being a real man, like outside of this whole discussion, right? I think a lot of people are thinking about masculinity. So like, what does it mean to be a man in 2005, you know? Like, I think maybe in the 50s people knew what it means to be a man. Today, what does it mean to be a man?
It depends, because there's so many different kind of men. Men that like men, I don't know if those are men. That threw me off. And they accepting that, so I'm not, you know.
Well, you're in Canada. It's legal to get married.
Man and man, see, that's different for me. I'm like, you know, I ain't trying to offend nobody, but, you know, I like girls. I'm a lesbian. I'm a dyke.
We know you like girls. But what does it mean to be a man? Do you think, like, being masculine?
I can't speak on what it is to be a man. I just know I just try to be the best man I could be, you know what I'm saying? I can't speak on every man in the world because you do it how you do it, and the way I was taught is to do it your own way, you know what I'm saying? Don't follow nobody. Take a little bit of somebody who's a leader and put it into your game and then learn how to be that same kind of leader with those qualities.
Now, I see that in your dressing room you have video games. What's Fear Gone Wild?
Fear Gone Wild?
Is that the name of your video game?
I don't know what that is.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
You talking about Girls Gone Wild?
No, I know what Girls Gone Wild is.
You look like you want to go wild.
No.
I can get you to go wild.
No, thank you.
Where you from? What's your nationality?
I'm Korean.
You Korean?
Canadian. Yeah.
Ted, tell me something to say to her real quick, girl.
To a woman?
Hmm?
I'm not gonna.
Anu Nasio.
Oh, hi.
Anu
He knows.
Nasio.
So, I'm not gonna help you get girls.
Anu Nasio.
Hi.
Yeah. You gonna do what I tell you to do.
Well, okay, how's about I ask you another question?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because I will put this pimping on you. In the middle of this
You're
interview.
making me laugh.
I know. That's what pimping do. He breaks you down in all forms and fashion. If I can get you to laugh, I can make you cry.
Okay.
And after that, I can make you moan.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
getting really embarrassed.
Yeah, it's all gravy, baby. When I put you on the track for the first night, you're going to be embarrassed too. But when it becomes something that you normally love to do, you're going to love it. You're going to love bringing it back to me. Trust me.
Alrighty,
Next question, baby. Go ahead.
Okay, well, what is your video game then? Like, you're into video games, and I think that you have something going?
Well, a lot of video games that I'm on, that I'm a part of, that I'm working on, you know. the video game world is big right now. It's like, you know, a big market like hip hop music. So they go hand for hand. You know, they know that they can promote video games, you know, through the rapper, through the hot rapper, and at the same time it gets our music worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Because these video games cross different boundaries. They don't just stay in certain areas. They go around the whole globe. So it's one of those great relationships with two great business people. You know, the video game world and the rap world. I'm just happy to get my piece of the pie right now.
And as you age, and you know the Nas's and the Jay-Z's age, where do you think hip hop is going? Is it growing up? Is it changing?
I think it's definitely changing. It's rocking, you know, from side to side, different coasts. The South is really getting their hands involved now, which is beautiful, which is leveling it all the way off because the East started it, the West had a run for a minute, and now it's time for the South to really have their run, and then the Midwest, so that way the whole world will be taken care of as far as American hip-hop, saying that rap is spread around the whole globe because it went to different races and different genres, so it's just a matter of just taking care of the global side of America right now, and that's what it's doing. It's reaching out. It's a great thing for rap.
Awesome. Those are all my questions. Thank you.
Get you to throw to your current video, your new one, down for Rap City.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Yo, what up? This is the Big Boss Dog, Snoop Dogg on Rap City. We about to check out my new video, Ups and Downs, Bang Out. Ba-da.
And then do one for Much Vibe. Sorry, can you move your knee, please? Yeah, that's fine.
Much vibe. Well, I wanted her leg in the shot. I'm gonna get you, girl.
All right, whenever we're ready.
Yo, what up? It's Big Snoop Dogg on Much Vibe. Can you imagine that for the 2,000 plus whatever it is, church?
Thank you very much. It was really
Thank you,
nice
man. A
meeting
pleasure meeting you too, baby. You sweet, baby. I like messing with you because you sweet as baby.
I don't like being so flustered, though.
It's all good, hood. Don't trip. You got to get those kind of interviews where you're not in control, where you got to, you know, see if you can handle every situation. You never know what kind of guy you're going to interview. Now you can add that to your resume.